Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I need to give you kind of a channel update and some miscellaneous info that I really don't know anywhere else to put it. So first, channel update, I have my new recording device and everything working. I've got my extensions. Everything seems to be working well. If you notice any issues, sound, video-wise or something, let me know. From what I can tell, the video is working fine. The sound is working fine. Me and the toaster are playing around with doing a co-op stream, and I'm also recording that. We did a test one yesterday, or was it two? Maybe we did two test ones yesterday. And it appears to work, though it had a bit of a buzz. I'm going to see if I can get rid of that, but we're going to try to continue doing that occasionally. I may try to get her to do it more, and just, it's where we're both, you'll be able to hear both of us while we're playing, and we'll be maybe chatting and stuff. I don't know how entertaining that will really be, but it might be entertaining for you as we go forward. Maybe we'll get better at making it fun. So that's one thing we're working on. I'm also working on being able to stream when I'm playing more, so that'll be good, because this just better enables me to do that. I did put out a load order video. Now I want you to know that the load order video basically has this same load order that you're seeing here, and everything appeared to be working okay. I did have to make an adjustment for this. Had to come down lower. I had to move this down lower if I didn't have it that way already. And then there's some notes about a few things. One, the Definitive Beauty Pack is still pretty light and works very well. If you use it with Nephilim, Nephilim is just bloated full of stuff, and it's going to, even when it's above it, it's still going to have a lot of options that filter into your character. And I would probably prefer not to have that, but I'm just telling you, it's a fact. If you use these two together, no matter which order you put it in, there's so many options that are opened up by Nephilim that you're going to see those regardless. If you turn Nephilim off and just used this, you'd see what I mean. You have a lot fewer options, but I think in a way it's a lot nicer and cleaner and better. It's not, I mean, no offense, the Nephilim idea is a cool idea, but this one mod is so bloated with a very specific set of things that are liked. It's really, really tailored for the modder, which is fine. It is their mod, and that is totally their right. I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying, from another person's perspective, it's possibly too specific to one person's likes, because it has so many things in it that for me I would not want. But nonetheless, that's not to be a critique or anything. It's just to let you know there's a lot of stuff built in that's going to show up in your character creator. Also, I found the more I've played and tested with this, while this works, and it especially works super well with the Khajiits, I have found that with the Argonians, I'm getting a lot more, what's the word, unexpected results and things that I can't do anything about. Like, you cannot, if you're using these mods, you cannot get rid of the Argonian tail. You can't. You simply can't. You're going to be stuck with it. I couldn't find, well, if you find a way to get rid of it, you let me know. I went through a bunch of mods that removed the tails, and none of them would remove it. Then once I turned this mod off and was no longer doing that, then the tails all went away. Now, mind you, it does work for Khajiits. I'm talking about Argonians specifically. So I find this mod really works a lot better for Khajiits than for Argonians. It still works for Argonians, but because you're stuck with that ugly tail, I find it unacceptable for Argonians. Now, if you could ever find a way to truly get rid of that tail, that would be fine. And maybe that's something, you know, that would be like an unexpected consequence maybe, but maybe they should just go ahead and remove all the tails and just not include it. But that's just a thought. Some people would really want the tails, especially the kitty tails. I don't know about the lizard tails, if they matter that much. Nonetheless, I tried to remove all tails, and I did succeed with the Khajiit, but not with the Argonian. And I just traced it back to this mod. If you're using this, you cannot get rid of the Argonian tail on your character. I'm not saying for the NPCs whether it worked or not, because honestly, I didn't go look. I didn't care about the NPCs so much as I cared about my character. So there you go. And I will show you how all this works out later. Right now, I'm getting ready to go through and do some shows on some of the Nephilim armor mods that we haven't looked at. I want to do those so that I can move forward with. Well, basically, I want to do those, and then I'm going to move forward and move away from the Nephilim mod. But there's some things here that I want to show you. And make sure you get a chance to see them. Morrigan Helsing is trying hard, I guess, to do this CBBE shape and really do it all justice, so it'll be interesting to see for you. Let's see, anything else? Let's see, I wanted to tell you that about the Argonians and the unexpected results using that replacer. I had a crash. I had several little issues. One crash, though, does not make a big problem, but I did have a crash with that Argonian, and I was kind of surprised by that. I don't know if it was, to be fair, I don't know if it was related to the Argonian, okay? It may not have been, so the crash may have been related to something else with alternate start or something else I'm doing. When you have this many mods all here together, it's very possible something else caused it. I just mentioned it because I did get other unexpected results, such as for the Argonian, when I went to the cheat room, the KS hairdos disappeared and I could no longer select them in the character editor, and all this only happened with the Argonian, though. I didn't have any problems with the Khajiit or with anyone else. So that is just some extra information in case you were interested. As far as the load order goes, now you don't have to follow my load order in particular, but you do need, and they say here, you do need these 3 mods in this order for this to work. And maybe, now I didn't do this because I don't do this, but maybe you need all 3 of them down at the bottom to make sure that they went out and you use them exclusively. Now, in that case, that means if you wanted a different skin texture, you would also have to move it below. I think Asher's skin texture, if you'll notice on my girls here in the upcoming videos, I think it looks great. I do. But I'm probably going to move away from it once I move away from CBBE, which I'm only doing for Nephilim. So, because I don't really like the other CBBE bodies. In a way, the Nephilim mod, well, I like the idea of the body type. I don't like, there's things I don't like about the mod because it just has so much stuff in it. And I tend to say it's bloated, and I know it sounds really negative, but I just mean it just has so much stuff built in, and there's a good part of it I don't want. So that's what I mean by that. I'm not trying to be super negative. It's very subjective. So alright, so I think that is our info and update. I'm going to get ready to do some shows here, and this mod does work, by the way. This is the smallest mod I could find, no tail, Argonian, and Khajiit, and it seems to work. Let's say it seems to work fine so far, okay? We'll do some more checking, and I'm going to use this for a while and make sure that it's working full time. And I may even do a little show on it, just because it'll be a quick and easy little show to prove that it works. And if it doesn't, then I'll let you know, and I'll try to find one that does. Okay. So a number of things going on here. This load order appears to be okay so far. I've been playing it for a few hours. I haven't had a chance to do any dungeons or anything, but really my point is to show you some of the Nephilim stuff, to show you the Dizona stuff, and then I'm probably going to do something different after I do those 2 bodies, and maybe show you some followers and things like that. But I'm probably going to switch it back up and move to something else. I am experiencing a few issues, but I need to work on this, okay? So don't take this too critically. But I'm experiencing a few issues with the Dizona male body, but I'm not sure where the conflict lies. Yeah, I'm not sure if the conflict lies with this mod or if it lies with something else. So I'm going to withhold. I should withhold on that. I will tell you that again, it seems to point to the Argonian though. But see, that makes me think that maybe it's not that. That's the problem. Maybe it is somehow this replacer. So see, I have to work that out. And I will. I'll work that out over the next week or 2 and we'll figure it out. For right now though, I'm going to do some shows for the Nephilim armor. And that's it. I think that's enough rambling just to let you know what was going on with the channel, how we're planning to do kind of a co-op stream with me and the edible toaster, and we'll both have mics, and there's a couple of test files that I'm going to try to edit those and make them okay, and then I'll put them out. And maybe today or tomorrow we can start doing some more of those and try to make them better. You'll be able to see them out on Mixer too. I know my uptime is not the greatest, so they won't look as great. And I don't know what the sound quality will be like on Mixer. There's only so much I can do about that, but they will be up on Mixer. You'll see us streaming these whenever we can do them, okay? All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.